It's hard being a lone ranger with a wild stallion, such as Leroy. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Andy.
Yes.
Andy.
Yes.
Jacques.
Hi.
What
You skipped me.
are we
Who?
talking about?
You skipped me.
Fuck Charlie. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about the immortal classic, Poochinski.
Oh, it's immortal, all right. Wolf.
Peter Boyle is a tough, ill-mannered cop who is run down in the line of duty. But that's not the end of his story. No. He's reincarnated. Ha! Surprise!
Tell me about Pachinsky.
Super fancy cop.
Yeah.
I can't remember the actor's name. Partnered with Peter Boyle, whose name is already Poochinski. That's weird.
His name is Stanley Pachinsky.
They thought
Stanley
about
Pachinsky.
it. They thought about it.
Yeah, that's solid writing.
Right.
They see some tough kids menacing a dog, bulldog, totes adorbs, bulldog.
Right.
Poochinski rescues the dog. I'll speed it along here. He later rescues the dog from being run over in a high-speed police chase scenario.
Right.
And
I don't remember that.
he dies.
The worst, but yeah.
And through a series of close-ups on the eyes and a long shot of garbage magically blowing around Chicago streets,
Oh, wow.
Poochinski the man's soul enters Poochinski the bulldog.
Now, Jacques, we will get into the soul conundrum in a minute.
I'm suspending my disbelief for this.
15 seconds into this trailer.
Mm-hmm.
This
We're talking
trailer.
We're talking about the trailer,
for
right?
this?
We're talking about the trailer.
I mean, I will say Poochinski is a trailer. For what
Fair point.
what could have been.
I'm talking about a trailer of the trailer. That's what I'm talking about.
We're not talking about it. 15 seconds into this episode, this pilot, Peter Boyle is hitting on the dispatcher.
I'm Casey, the new dispatcher.
Casey, anyone ever tell you you've got a real sexy voice?
He's trying to close the
It's so unpleasant.
What is he doing?
He's a cop.
What is he doing?
Man,
he's a cop.
Yeah, he's
Hey, I'm a dog!
hard-boiled cop.
Don't jump ahead.
Whoa!
Don't
you
jump-
jumped ahead.
No, I didn't.
You
I said,
fucking jumped ahead.
I said he's a cop.
He's a
Did
cop.
I not?
He did. He said he's a
I
cop.
say he's a fucking cop.
And I'm going to go into the trailer
Can you-
and be like, "Ah!"
Wait, the cop and the dog are like
So
the
what is
same
he-
guy?
Wait, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
All right.
So, we're there. Peter Boyle stumbles upon some miscreants.
Street toughs.
Right.
Street toughs.
Street toughs. He sees some
Toughies.
street toughs. What are they doing?
I don't remember this.
What are they doing?
They're bugging a dog, like street toughs are wont to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably right before that, they were pushing a hoop down the street with a
Right,
stick,
right.
and the dog distracted them.
Yeah.
They
saw the
throwing-
dog, and then they took the sticks that they were.
They might have been
Yeah, they were throwing
sitting
sticks
on a
through
corner or
hopes.
something.
Through the-
Could have been a
through the
doo-wop
hoops.
group.
No.
Wait,
They were throwing
Charlie,
sticks.
Charlie,
through the
do you
hoops
fucking
because
know
that's
about?
That's what Klingons do. That's an old Klingon
Wait,
game.
what?
They throw sticks through hoops. Season
is
5.
that Star Wars?
Season 5?
It doesn't even matter.
I don't know what that is.
It doesn't
Season
even matter
5
because
is-
because
whatever.
people on Earth
Star Trek only lasted 3 seasons.
took fucking sticks and they had hoops. All right, they had hoops and they made them go down the street with the fucking sticks.
Yeah.
Hoop sticks.
So these kids, these toughs, they're picking on this English bulldog. What do? To Peter Boyle.
This 8-year-old kid straight up pulls a switchblade on Peter
Yes.
Boyle.
Yes.
Oh God, it
my
cracked
God.
me up.
And what does Peter Boyle do in retaliation to this? Not Charlie.
I don't Recal.
He has a one-liner that I cannot remember.
I got this gun and I don't know
That's
if
right,
it's...
he pulls a gun on children.
I don't know if it's loaded or not.
When you get to be my age, you forget things, like whether or not this gun is loaded. Well, there's only one way to find out.
I was so menaced by a child with a switchblade that I forgot an old man pulls a gun on a gang of children in this.
Right.
I've seen this. I saw it like a year ago, and it was like one of the most brilliant things ever.
I saw it 25 years ago.
Wait, what?
25 years ago. I take you back to a
Were
simpler
you the
time.
kid with the switchblade?
We were visiting friends, family friends, right? In Arkansas, bumfuck Arkansas. I have no idea where we were.
Isn't that most of Arkansas?
Yeah, pretty much, right? So, and
Shots fired.
I looked for diamonds. I couldn't find any, but I did find a diamond on television. One night, there I was all
It
alone.
was King Diamond.
I remember playing Super Mario Brothers 3 and busting out the Koopa Kids with my Tanuki suit. And once I got done with that, I decided, let's watch some TV. And this is where I learned, it was a hard lesson, what a pilot was.
Yeah.
Because I turned on the television and I was like, what is this? I didn't, this is a new show. There I was on the ground floor. And I was like, oh my God, I can't wait till next week.
Well, yeah.
This is good. This is amazing. And then next week, nothing happened. Nothing happened.
That's a hard lesson.
And I found out, because I thought pilot meant first episode, the pilot episode, the number one episode. But for Pachinsky, that's it. He's gone. He's not coming back. Mom had to explain to me, he's gone. I'm like, what do you mean, Mom?
Wait, your mom had to explain it to you?
Well, really, it was more like, they're not going to put that dumb show on TV anymore. Like, that's it.
Real harsh lesson.
Andrew,
It was hard.
there's not gonna be any more you
Nope.
dumb little kid.
That's a...
You
She's a
dumb
wonderful-
little shit.
No, she didn't talk like that. So I love you, Mom. But I believe, even though Poochinski is gone, through his resurrection, he lives on in our hearts. Right here.
Oh,
Right there.
Ooh, that was
Right
touching.
there.
That
Right
was
here.
poignant.
Right
Am I
there.
right?
I'm going to need a moment.
No, right there.
Some would say it's poignant.
So when he approaches the
yes.
the street,
Wait.
For
hold
Andy,
on, wait.
For Andy.
Wait.
For Andy.
Can
this
you
show,
shut the fuck up
For Andy.
for 2 fucking seconds?
For Andy, this shit is about a loss of innocence. That's a big deal.
In a way, but we watched it again. I skipped 25 years and watched it again on my friend Chad's birthday, thanks to the wonders of the internet. And I would like to give this to Chad and take it away from Charlie. And it's for you, Chad. Ask a question. Question away.
It doesn't matter.
What does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They go on a sting.
You mean like the
operation.
wrestler?
No.
No.
I mean like a sting operation.
Think about this too. Like they're on a sting operation.
Yes.
This pilot was scored by who?
Sting.
Andy Summers.
What?
From the Police.
Yeah.
What?
And this score is the only good thing that anyone from the Police ever did. Aside from Can't Stand Losing You. That song's all right.
What happens in this sting?
I know they're mad at each other, right?
Because of pizza.
Ooh, pizza.
Pizza.
Shrimp and pineapple. What do I look like? Some kind of health food nut?
Who would put shrimp on pizza?
Something you guys might not know. Pineapple and shrimp. Dogs are allergic to those things.
Oh my God.
It'll kill them.
What?
Are you serious?
Really?
No, I don't know that at all. No, I'm fucking with you. I don't know.
Why? Wait, what?
Sorry, I made that up.
The writing in this show goes so deep that seemed plausible.
How does Peter Boyle, turn into a dog?
I really expected some sort of fucking Warren Beatty, heaven can wait thing. How is he turned into a dog?
It seems to have happened during an interminable sequence of Lucio Fulci style eyeball close-ups. And then you get kind of a wide shot of the street, and there's a lot of garbage blowing down the street, and it's magical.
Yeah,
That's how that happens.
he goes to intercept this guy who's robbed.
Oh, we're talking about the circumstances and not the miracle that took place.
Oh, all of it.
Well, I mean, it's 22 minutes of miracle, but
Right.
please, I apologize.
It's
Pachinsky is a miracle.
100%.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
Would you say that Pachinsky's the second coming of Jesus?
Let's ask Poochinski that.
Seems like an eternity.
Man, he's always on point.
God, he just knows.
He's always on point.
Do you know what God is backwards? I'm just saying.
Oh my
God.
Oh,
On a previous episode,
Holy fuck!
Charlie pointed
no.
out that God is dog spelled backwards.
I did point
and
that
that
out.
dumb shit sitting next to me right now didn't even realize that Poochinski is God.
What if Pachinsky is God?
And what is Poochinski spelled backwards?
So he goes and he cuts off that bad man who stole that old woman, sure, the old woman's purse, that's fine, whatever, from the ATM. And the dog managed to jump out of the car.
Hey, get out of the street, you crazy mutt!
He picks him up, and like all bulldogs do, they strain, and they're just like, oh, and then he like throws him or something. And then Peter Boyle, much like Blade Runner hitting the windshield, like it's a close up on him, like smacking that windshield, and it's like his face against this like broken glass, and he's like, ah! And then he falls and hits this car. But the soul transfer is absolutely magical.
That was a really touching moment.
It's very romantic, in a way, you know?
Because he just looks over, and he takes it in, and the dog takes it in, and then it like goes into the mist and the fog, and that cop car coming in.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God. And then the cemetery comes up. So at 7 minutes he's dead, and then it's 7 minutes and 37 seconds. Poochinski as a dog says his first words.
Surprise!
Yeah, that's fine. And then he's like, "Hey, I'm here."
I'm a dog now.
He's totally on board with it. Like,
Yeah, he's not
immediately.
troubled by having
No.
become a dog.
No, he's fine.
Well, it hasn't sunk in yet.
That's there in the scene later.
I guess we'll find that out later. But
Yeah.
so, what does Poochinski say about the afterlife?
What?
I saw this big tunnel and this big shaft of light, and I heard voices at the end of it. And they were calling, here boy, come on, come on. And next thing I knew, I had a tail. Ha!
That Poochinski, the guy, jumped in front of a car to save Poochinski, the dog, reveals a lot about his character.
Shit.
His partner. Why didn't he investigate his murder? I mean,
He got put on a desk assignment.
your partner was murdered, and you sat down. Excuse me.
That's right. Because
He goes-
that's where that came from.
Exactly. Excuse me.
Yes.
That's from that.
Yeah.
He goes to eat some grass. All right. He goes to eat some grass.
Oh, I remember that.
And then his partner
Sorry, it's
says,
funny.
"You're gonna make yourself sick." And then Pachinsky says,
Exactly.
He's at the end of his rope, man.
and then he vomits on the ground. He throws up,
Yeah.
and then he just gets back up on the table, and they continue their conversation.
Yeah.
What?
It's really upsetting. He's going through an existential crisis.
What do you think that means? What do you think it signifies?
Clearly,
Yes. Yes.
that indicates like the severe level of disgust he has with his former partner.
Yes.
Blowing off this murder investigation for what? A desk job?
Right.
That's how little he cared.
Now, I mean, it's not. I mean, like the directing and the voice acting didn't like signify any of that. But
You have to do some of the legwork
I mean,
yourself.
I mean, you have to do a little bit of all of the legwork to figure
Yeah.
out what any of that means.
I bet, as the one person that watched this and enjoyed it 25 years ago, I bet I didn't get any of that. I probably just thought, oh, it's funny, he's vomiting.
That's really funny.
Hey, what's Pachinsky's mutt doing here?
He's with me.
Really?
What does Poochinski, dog?
We're in dog mode.
We're in dog mode now.
Total dog.
What does he do to this guy, this German-looking fucking dude who's like a detective?
He urinates on him.
Hey!
What does his partner say about Poochinski's piss?
I see your aim's improved.
Quote, "I see your aim has improved." That means that he has seen Poochinski piss before.
But also that he's judged it.
Right.
Look at this slob and how he pees. Come on.
I mean,
Show some respect.
His partner goes in the office of the chief or whatever, the captain, that guy.
Good to see you, son.
He leaves Poochinski dog with the secretary lady. What happens with the secretary and the dog?
Well, this is the woman that he was leering after as a human, right? The dispatcher, I
In the
guess.
first 15 seconds
yeah.
of this episode.
And yeah, she's like, oh, this dog's cute, whatever. And the dog, like, she's picking the dog up.
Right.
And later on, you come back out, and like, it's a weird scene. It's not great what's happening.
It's the first time I've ever seen a dog's O face in my entire life.
Wow.
That's
Like, because Pachinsky basically does his face.
What?
Like, eyes rolled in the back of his head. Just,
Oh yeah.
This happens?
yeah. So, he makes a rape joke, sort of, about...
Oh, that's unsettling.
About...
Yeah.
I don't have to make small talk with girls anymore. I can just hump them.
Yeah, maybe we don't make a goof out of that. Maybe that's not a funny thing for like the dog puppet to be doing.
Man, I don't remember any of this.
So bad.
Can't you practice some decency?
Who died and made you joke Friday?
Good point. Fuck Charlie, too.
What the fuck?
So,
I had a good point.
well, I know, but he just...
I mean, he's all over this girl.
He
He's
just...
just to a legend like that.
I mean, it is a little disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Robert.
So, Amy Yazbek
Yes.
This
is in this.
This is something that needs to be addressed because
Talk to me about it. Talk to me.
one of the, I believe, an executive producer on this show is one John Ritter,
He is.
who I think must have had a real problem with his wife at this time to let her be cast in this thing.
Is everything okay in here?
Fine, just training the dog.
The thing that I wrote down was Amy Yazbek has 61 credits on IMDb, and I've never felt like 61 credits is so small until I saw that one of them was Poochinski. So all this is happening, you know, he's in the apartment.
Yeah, he's in the apartment.
with the partner and all that. And the partner says, "Look at you. You're a dog."
You're a dog. I'm a cop.
He's still a cop.
You gotta respect him.
I don't think he figured that out until he saw the cartoon about the dog cop.
I'm a huckleberry.
Exactly.
That's when he put it
that.
together.
Yeah, he figured out that he was still a
He
cop.
figured out he was a cop. Yeah.
Layers and layers.
So it seems like they had the rights to one song. What song was
There's a song?
Oh, there's a song.
Everybody loves somebody sometime.
Everybody needs some cash somehow, because I only know that song from like a bank commercial.
Western Union. The fastest way to send money.
Right after he sings that song for, I guess, the second or third time in this, the first time as a dog, he gets locked in a room by the partner, and when he barks, it's the same bark that's just replayed
That's right.
like
That's right.
6 times.
Because all their entire budget went to the puppet.
So
they
they
had
just
one
went. So
sample
it's like
of
this
bark.
weird thing where it's like it's obvious that it's just repeating as he's barking, bark, 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 bark.
It's my other favorite part of the show.
He goes up to his bathroom door, and the door's locked, and he pleads with Pachinsky, and he's like, "I'm sorry," basically like I was wrong.
Look, I've never had a dog before.
Maybe it has something to do with the fact that he is some kind of otherworldly being, because the door opens, and Poochinski is sitting on the counter.
Right.
Which he also has a paw, so I don't really know how he
locked the door
or
to begin
opened
with.
the door. But the partner comes into the room after the door has been locked, walks in, and Poochinski's sitting in front of that mirror.
Guys, I am scared.
I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified because I was like, anything could happen now. He could crush that guy's head.
Like, what are the
with the
rules?
power of his mind.
What are the rules of this universe now?
Right.
Yeah, given, if it had been given more time, who knows where the show would have gone.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have no idea what.
We'll never know.
We have no idea what kind of powers you hold, Poochinski.
Look at me. I've become a dog. It's all sinking in now.
10 minutes ago, he transferred into this dog, and he was okay with it.
He's totally cool.
He was fine with it.
This is ridiculous.
At least you haven't lost your sense of humor.
I lost a lot more.
I've lost a lot more.
That's life, man. It's precious life.
His identity,
Yeah.
his home,
Yeah.
his Claire, that stripper that he met when he was working Vice.
You get to meet a lot of great broads when you work Vice.
That's just fucking how it works, you know? He's having an existential crisis. He's like, look at me. I'm a fucking dog.
But
You
Charlie,
know?
Charlie, you've got a lot to be thankful for.
I have. What about Pachinsky?
Charlie,
You know?
you have a lot to be thankful for. That's what his partner says.
Sure, you're a dog, and that's different, but it's life. It's precious life.
And then guess what?
What?
They go and they fucking try to find this guy that destroyed Pachinsky's life.
And he bites that dude's dick.
Wait!
Wait.
God, damn it. He just ruins every fucking thing. We're getting there. So, God.
Dick biters.
He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop with this one.
We got a man.
How do you know?
Can't you smell him?
He robs an old lady. And then his partner chases after him. And then
Cannot take him in a fight.
cannot take him in a fight.
At
In a fight.
all.
But Poochinski screams from the rooftop as a dog.
Fight him!
Fight him!
Thanks for the help.
And then finally he jumps off that roof, knocks into him, and then the other guy, the partner hits him, and then he's got him down on the ground. And then the knockout blow is Andy.
He just bites him right in the junk, right?
Just chomping down on his area.
Yeah.
I'll have you know I did not enjoy that.
What does he get for this?
Oh,
For this, Charlie, what does he get?
He gets balls in his mouth.
No. He gets a medal. He gets a medal. He's the only one that gets a medal. The partner doesn't get a fucking medal.
Yeah.
The police captain doesn't get a medal. That fucking dog gets a medal.
With the wind from the south at 17 miles per hour, it's currently 47 degrees.
What was the name of the partner? Do you know his actual name in real life?
I don't know the partner's name. I don't know the actor's name.
Do you know?
I know he was an Arkansas dude. I remember that because I looked him up.
Really?
But then I forgot what he was
I
called.
wonder if I was in the same.
Oh my God, were you staying at his house?
What?
Little Rock.
Nah, we're in Little Rock.
I'll bet you that this never aired on television. You were staying with the partner, and he showed you a videotape of it.
Oh no.
And you're conflating all this because you don't remember.
Hidden memories.
Oh my God.
You guys don't know his name?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
George
Arkansas.
Newbern.
Oh.
Newbern.
He was the voice of Superman in a lot of the animated series from like mid-90s all the way up until now.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Pretty
He's
much-
still doing it?
That's him. Yeah, he's still doing it.
You mean Pachinsky's partner was Superman?
Yes.
Man, does that really changes the meaning of Superdog?
What?
A thing that no one says.
I mean, what if Superdog is Pachinsky?
Oh God. So does anybody remember
Wait,
the captain? The captain in this?
You're just gonna roll over that? You're
Yeah,
just
of
gonna
course I'm
ignore
going
me?
to because it was a massive waste of time.
I think it's an epiphany.
No, it's not an epiphany.
Is there an actual?
No, it's not an epiphany.
I get that this is ostensibly a comedy. How could it not be intended as comedy?
Yes.
But the tone was all over the place.
Yes.
Like its attempts at poignancy were misplaced and tone deaf.
Like the grass thing with eating the grass.
That's what I mean.
It's like there's no like.
It wasn't necessarily always a writing problem with the show.
Yeah. It seemed like even like not just the actors but the characters didn't fucking understand
like any of what was happening.
Any of what was happening.
Like any of these situations they were in.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I don't think that's a case of weak writing in every instance. I really do think it's poor interpretation.
Yeah.
As if the director and the writer or writers just weren't communicating.
Right.
And the whole pilot was kind of shot through with that, it felt like, where it was almost there but just missing things that we know they weren't leaving up to the audience to figure out.
Yeah.
Because this thing's clearly pitched at the lowest common denominator. Like, they're not going for subtlety in a TV show about a talking dog.
No.
Unless I missed something.
Excuse me!
Final thoughts. This isn't really about the show, because I don't care what you think about the show. No. What happened to that dog's soul?
I think the dog's soul went into Poochinski, the guy. The dog's soul got super gripped that it was about to be human. Yeah. Like, oh, this is going to be awesome. It'll be a human. Then dead.
Andy.
Yes.
What do you think happened when Poochinski entered that bulldog's body? Forcibly entered that bulldog's body.
I think the dog is aware somehow, like in this Poochinski verse.
So it's still trapped within Poochinski's body.
Its reason for being is
Poochinski's dog body is still within it.
That shakes out actually because he still does kind of dog stuff.
He does dog things.
Because he barks out the window when he goes in that apartment. He's like,
he does dog things, and he doesn't
I
like
do this
understand
now.
like some things that he does.
So maybe
that's what I think.
You're onto something.
I really that's watching it.
So they're sharing a soul space.
Right.
Wow.
You know, I don't think Poochinski the man enters the dog like, I'm gonna get it. You know, it's the dog is like, this is my destiny to take this being.
So the dog is more receiving.
Like the two souls would be coexisting. They'd find a way, and that would be another conflict.
It's poignant.
Right.
Right.
So they have to figure out how to coexist with the same
I had
body.
such a narrow view of how this worked. Andy just blew this open.
God damn.
I mean, there was a universe with established laws, and then Pachinsky came in and he rewrote the book. You know, he communicated with God.
Well, I mean, he told us the laws we didn't know. They've been written down in a little book called Poochinski.
Yeah. Why do you guys suppose that Pachinsky the pilot didn't catch on? I mean, Andy's right. We should be living in the 25th season right now. I mean, you know.
While Charlie's dead on the ground, Andy, what did you think about Pachinsky?
You know, it was a really good time for me back then. I remember that night well. I'm glad that we were able to share it. It was a special time for us on your birthday, and I just think that Pachinsky's all about second chances. You know, it's all about living out your dreams and being a better person. You know, even if that person is a dog. Yeah, I want to throw it over to Stanley here.
Give us your monologue. Jacques, how can you possibly top that?
I'll say two things.
Okay.
I really liked it when Poochinski jumped off the roof onto that guy.
Yeah, it was great.
That was so adorable.
It was.
Second thing. Any scene where someone was carrying the dog around was totally cute, and it cracked me up. And that's my takeaway. Also, a little kid had a switchblade. It was scary.
I feel like I'm about to John Boehner this in a second. If I don't just
let it out, man.
Yeah.
Let it out.
You're in a safe space.
We're all here.
Philosophy, architecture, life.
Precious life.
Precious life. I think we owe it to Pachinsky. And thank God he fucking murdered Charlie. It's the best thing he's ever done. Sorry.
It's all sinking in now.